So this is kitchen science. I have a balloon left over from a birthday party that we had this weekend. So it's something that I have at home. And I have a dog with lots of hair. So we're gonna put the balloon together with the dog hair. And rubbing the balloon on Gigi to make static electricity. And static electricity is a type of energy. Okay, and now this balloon will magically stick to the wall. Ta-da! Kitchen science. This lesson is for Wednesday, May 20th. I'm going to cross out the number 20. When we're at 20, that means we have to go through all of the teens when we count. Snapping is what I want you to do because we've been really practicing that. It's super hard. But the more you practice, the better you get. So we're going to snap and count to 20. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go. Getting close. 9, 10, 11, 12. Don't forget 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And for today, we'll have a science activity, an opening group, story, graphics practice, and we'll learn number line hopscotch. Our message is we are going to count and jump, and that refers to the number line hopscotch game that we'll play at the end. So we are going to count and jump. Let's start off with the lines for that. We are going to count and jump. Remember when we were at school and I used to try to trick you and make too many lines or too few lines? You're too smart for that now. We are going to count. Whoops. I'm going to try that C again. I'm going to erase it because it's a little above the line, more above the line than I want it to be. Count and jump. And we're actually going to talk about all the sounds in jump. I know. It starts like this. J. When you say jump, it starts like J. Do you know what sound that is or what letter it is? If I look at the sound map, I can make a couple guesses. Is jump the same as w? J, w, the beginning sound in jump? Or is it the same as j, j, jet, which is another name for airplane? You might look at that and say airplane, but it's supposed to be a picture of a j, j, jet that starts with a J, and so does jump. Now I'm going to write some more of the word. So I'm going to say it again and see what sounds I hear, like this one. Ja, I'm going to have to look over here. These are the vowel sounds. And I'm wondering if jump, sounds like the as in umbrella, or the I as in ice cream. Is it jump or is it jump? It has a U in it. This is a really tricky sound to hear. It's the third sound, the third letter. Jump. Jump. Sometimes you hear the last sound and forget the sound that's before the last sound. I'm going to go ahead and put the last sound. Jump. Is p as in pig or as in hand. Jump. It's not a H as in hand. It would be ja-ha, something weird like that. It's actually a P. Now this is the sound I'm thinking about, because when you say a word, you have to really isolate every sound, and that's kind of hard to do. You guys are going to kindergarten. That's hard to do in kindergarten, even first grade. But I want you to see if you can hear the sound that comes before the P. Jump, jump. I hear a in there, and you probably know. Is like a monkey, is an M. So I'm going to put the M here. Let's read it together. We are going to count and jump. And that's the last part of the lesson today. We are going to count and jump. I do have a book today. It's called Chicka Chicka 1, 2, 3. And you might be familiar with a story called Chicka Chicka Boom Boom, which has all of the letters of the alphabet. This one's a little different because it has all the numerals or the numbers. So at the end of our lesson, you're going to do a number line hopscotch where you jump on numbers. We're going to count and jump. And so we're reading a story about numbers today. And for our graphics practice, we're also going to talk about some ways to form numbers. This is Chicka Chicka 1, 2, 3 by Bill Martin. All right, here we go. 1 told 2, and 2 told 3. I'll race you up to the top of the apple tree. Climb, said 4 to 5 and 6. Bright little numbers that join the mix. Hurry, yelled 7 to number 8. Slowpoke fellow who's always late. Chicka Chicka 1, 2, 3. Will there be a place for me? And do you remember what we called this guy? Do you remember? Zero, the hero. He's thinking, did everybody forget me? Because really, like in the number line, you would see 0 first. And here's 0 hiding behind the tree there. Here comes 9 to the apple tree. Next 10 and then 11. Wow, these apples taste like heaven. And what I like about this book too is there are a lot of rhyming words like heaven, 11, and we've been working on the last parts of the sounds of the words that rhyme at the end. Here's 0. Chicka Chicka 1, 2, 3. Will there be a place for me? Do you think there'll be a place for 0, the hero? Hot pink 12 and lucky 13, picking apples red and green. 14, 15, can't you see? They all want to climb the apple tree. Chicka Chicka 1, 2, 3. Will there be a place for me? 16's next to make the scene, climbing branches with number 17. 18, 19, 1 more's 20. Numbers, numbers, there are plenty. Chicka Chicka 1, 2, 3. Do you remember what he says? Because you can say it too. Why don't you try saying it with me, okay? It's Chicka Chicka 1, 2, 3. Will there be a place for me? Ready? Chicka Chicka 1, 2, 3. Will there be a place for me? Curvy 30, flatfoot 40, climbing up to join the party. 50's fine and 60's dandy. 70's hair is long and sandy. Here we go. You say it with me. Chicka Chicka 1, 2, 3. Will there be a place for me? Let's move more. Let's climb more, says treetop 80. Higher and higher up to 90 until at last there's 99 and all the numbers are feeling fine. Except for 0 who begins to cry. Ready? Can you say it? Chicka Chicka 1, 2, 3. Will there be a place for me? Look, there's a tear coming out of his pretend eye. Oh no, buzzing close bumblebees. 0 hides right here behind the tree. Get out of our tree, the bumblebees shout, and all the numbers come tumbling out. 90, 80, 70 fall, hit the ground. It's a free-for-all. Here's the bee up here. He says, get out of my, oh, here's another one. He says, get out of my tree. 60, 50, 40, run. No more climbing, no more fun. 30's next, then sweet little 20. Numbers, numbers, no longer plenty. Do you see where 0 is still hiding? What do you think's going to happen? You think the numbers are going to fall out of the tree? What will 0 do you think? 19 and 18. Oh my, frightened numbers jump and fly. 17, 16, 15 more. Now 14 has hit the floor. Are you finding the numbers when I say them? I see 14, it's upside down, poor guy. And 13, too, unlucky guy. And 12 had almost touched the sky. He was so high up in the tree. Bent up 11. Hey, wait, where's 10? I see 10 up here. 9, 8, 7, follow then. Twisted 6 and top hat 5. 4, 3, 2, 1, take a dive. Do you hear that rhyming word? Dive, 5. Now here's 0. What does he say? or she. Chicka, chicka, 1, 2, 3. Now I know a place for me. 0 leaps into the sky, brave little number. He's not shy. 0 lands on top of the tree, and he joins with 10. Now what do you see? Do you know what you see there? There's a 1, a 0 in the tens place, and a 0 in the ones place. Remember when we would sing that song, we would count to 100? You're right, that's 100. Chicka, chicka, 1, 2, 3. Here's the place that's just for me. All the numbers come back out, higher and higher as they shout. Look, here's the top hat 5. Chicka, chicka, 1, 2, 3. 0 is the hero of the numbers tree. Do you remember how we called 0 the hero? 0 is the hero in this book too. So for graphics practice, I'm going to teach you something different. It's sort of the same where the music will play. When the music is playing, you do what I do, and you say the words like I do. When the music stops, you stop and you wait. This one's kind of hard. It's a little different, but it helps give you some more words and language for when you're writing numbers and letters. So let me show you this one first. This one says slant left, slant right, across. It's really hard. I'm going to do this one over a little bit. It's really hard. It ends up making like a star. Slant left, slant right, across. So if you need to pause the video so you can get your wipe off board and marker, that's fine. You come back, or a pencil, paper, anything like that is fine. Okay, so remember, it's slant left, slant right, and then a line across. Now, if yours doesn't look like this, it's okay because we're just starting to learn this. Okay, ready? All right, listen for the music. Slant left, slant right, across. It's hard. Slant left, slant right, across. Slant left, slant right, like an X, across. Ooh, the music stopped, so I stopped. Was it hard for you to do this? It's sort of like an X first and then a line across. And before we go on, I just want to show you an example of how you can use some of the words that we're using for graphics practice when you're writing letters and numerals. So in this particular number, or numeral, you would say across, slant left. Do you know what number that is? That's the number 7. 7 looks like this in tally marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you remember that? And that's another slant left. We did that before. And then 2 more. 6, 7. So when you're learning graphics practice, I want you to be really conscious of saying the words that I say, because the words that you say help you to remember to say those during your letter writing and number writing. Let's just do a few more. Slant left, slant right, across. Slant left, slant right, across. Slant left, slant right, across. You can do this all day long. Slant left, slant right, across, to make what looks like an X and then a star. And remember, you can try to write 7 by saying across, slant left. I'll post the other language that you use, or you can use while you're writing your numbers, on Class Dojo. I want to show you something that we would do if we were in school. We'd be playing number line hopscotch. And it looks like this. The tiles that I have are blue, and they're kind of thick, and they're pretty rigid. So the way you play number line hopscotch is this. If I'm the person jumping, I don't have to clap, but I still say the number. If I'm playing with friends, like we would at school, I would say the number and clap if I were on the sidelines. So since I'm the one jumping, I don't have to clap, But I'm gonna clap today because I'm the only one playing. So I'm gonna clap and count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, if you're playing and you're jumping, you just say the numbers and jump. 5, 6, 7, 8. And if you're on the sidelines waiting to play, then you clap. Ready? 9, 10, 11, 12. And if you're really ambitious, you can make the numbers go up to, I don't know, 20, 30, 40. Let me show you how you can do this at home. I've just written the numerals on pieces of paper, only to the number 4. Put down 1, 2, 3, and 4. And even though the paper is sort of flimsy, I can still jump right on top of it if I'm careful. If I hop and jump right on top of the number like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or if it's hard to do it on the paper, you can jump next to the paper like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I hope you try playing this game at home.